Good morning, Greater Latrobe. From the WCA TTV studio, I'm Maria Angelicchio alongside Brianna Vesley.
Coming up in today's show, PEP Club is asking for volunteers for the Winter PEP Rally. There is a meeting for the 2025 trip to Spain and France, and Gianna Lewis has an update on this week's weather. All this and more on your WCA TTV News.
There will be an Esports meeting on Friday, January 12th at the start of homeroom. Anyone who signed up previously to attend meetings and remains interested in learning more about the opportunity should check in with their homeroom teacher first, then report to the cafeteria. At the beginning of this year, the cafeteria replaced styrofoam trays with reusable ones, which has prevented tens of thousands of styrofoam trays from ending up in the landfill. Unfortunately, we may not be able to continue this program because many of the reusable trays are being lost or stolen. Please help keep the reusable trays in the cafeteria by returning your tray to the dish station or one of the kiosks in the common area after eating lunch.
Junior students are encouraged to invite their parents to attend an informational meeting about the college planning and college application process. The school counseling team will hold this meeting Tuesday, February 6th in the CSC, beginning at 6:30. No reservation is required. Junior students will have an opportunity to meet with their school counselor individually prior to scheduling for senior year. Let's get a check on the weather. We go to Gianna Lewis for your 3-day forecast.
Good morning, Latrobe. Today we have a high of 42 and a low of 32 with a 50% chance of snow. Tomorrow there's a high of 41 and a low of 30 with cloudy skies. And lastly, on Friday there's a chance of rain with a high of 44 and a low of 29. That's your 3-day forecast. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, Gianna. IUP is offering a free camp as a part of its National Security Agency's Improving and Expanding Cybersecurity Education Grant for the week of June 24th through the 28th. It is designed for middle and high school students and will focus on cybersecurity fundamentals, critical thinking, and oral and written communication skills. To apply, please visit the program website at www.iup.edu/IUPGenCyber, then click on the student online application. The application deadline is on February 8th. The American Red Cross is sponsoring an essay and art contest for topics in international humanitarian law. This year's topic is nuclear weapons and armed conflict. The essays and art submissions are due January 26th. Please see the guidance office for details.
Dr. Antolik would like to announce an important informational meeting about the next trip to Europe in 2025. This trip is open to all students who will be in grades 9 through 11 in 2025. There will be an informational meeting on Thursday, January 18th in the Senior High CSC at 5:30 p.m. Please come with your parents or guardians to find out more about this opportunity to visit Spain and France. Cost, itinerary, and expectations will be discussed. Please email Dr. Antolik at liz.antolik@glsd.us or arrange to see her in the junior high in C201 with any questions prior to the meeting. We go to Jack Sakrapani for an update on our Wildcat Sports teams.
Good morning, Wildcats. Last night, the boys basketball team fell to Franklin Regional 64-66. Leading the way for the Cats was Max Butler scoring 23 points and John Wetzel right behind with 22 points. The swimming and diving teams defeated Derry. Reporter Brody Ruman spoke to Chris Heese after the meet.
Hey Wildcat fans, I'm here with Chris Heese of the boys swim team, here to ask him a question. You're going up against Derry today. How does that feel, rival?
I feel pretty confident. I think our girls are going to have a really good matchup today, and they only have 6 boys, so we'll see what they can throw at us.
Thanks, Chris.
Also last night, the girls wrestling team had their first ever home match. Reporter Mackenzie Kupastek spoke to Marin Zangaro after winning her senior night match.
Hey Wildcat fans, I'm here with Marin Zangaro. So Marin, with a big pin tonight and your senior night, how does it feel to be a part of the first girls wrestling team?
It feels amazing to be a part of the first girls wrestling team. It's awesome to come to practice and tournaments and matches with girls who are completely dedicated to this sport. Wrestling is an art, and I'm so grateful to be surrounded with the group I'm surrounded with. Shout out to the girls wrestling team, and stay awesome.
Thank you, Marin.
Thank you.
Tonight, the bowling team takes on Greensburg-Salem at 3 at Lincoln Lanes. Lastly, the boys varsity wrestling team takes on Connellsville at home at 7. That's all for Wildcat Sports. Here's Aaron Ulowicz with National Sports.
Thanks, Jack. Good morning, Wildcats. It's a slow night for sports in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the Penn State men's basketball team hosts Northwestern at 6:30, and in the NHL, the Philadelphia Flyers take on the Montreal Canadiens at 7. That's all for National Sports. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, Aaron. The sports broadcasting students created a sports podcast. Here's a preview of Behind the Scenes with Mia Klasnick.
Our guest today is Ava Yurko. She is a student athlete with a passion for soccer. She is going to share with us how she is overcoming tearing almost everything in one knee sophomore year, and now junior year, tearing her ACL in her other knee. Thanks so much for joining us and talking about this experience. So last year during your sophomore season, you had an ACL, MCL, and meniscus tear. How did the season end up feeling for you?
It was definitely tough. I just had to focus on my recovery because it took a big mental toll of missing out on my whole club season with my team. It was the first year we really went to a bunch of big showcases, and also the recruiting process, that really slowed that down for me.
With you being a junior this year and offers lining up for you, how has that affected your college offers and your college scholarships?
It was definitely a lot harder to get seen because a lot of coaches won't really offer you anything until they've seen you play a few times. And last year I only played 6 or 7 club games, and then this year I'm going to miss out on most of it. But honestly, it's all right because I committed last week to Youngstown State, so.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You can check out this podcast and more on the WCA TTV tab on the High Post Online.
PEP Club has sent out a survey to all students in regards to the upcoming Winter Pep Rally on January 19th. If you are interested in participating in any of the games or dance activities, please fill out the survey by the end of the day today. Wondering what's on the menu today? Here's JJ Amorous with What's Cooking.
What's Cooking, Latrobe? Today is Wednesday, January 10th, and the daily special is a potato chicken bowl with golden corn and a warm dinner roll. Tomorrow is Double Dog Day with crunchy Funyuns, peas, and carrots. The soup of the day is chicken noodle. That's what's cooking. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks for tuning in to this edition of WCA TTV News. Have a great day, Latrobe.
Go Wildcats!